Hello everyone, this is going to be my thoughts on racism. Now, this is a difficult subject because it is rooted in emotion. Racism, first, let me tell you my history with it, then I will go into my thoughts on the subject. Like every child, there was a time that race was a concept that I could not comprehend and did not care about. But over time, the world stepped in to teach me that race should be one of the biggest things in my and every person's life. I grew up in the South. Florida, South Carolina, and Georgia are where I called home. My father was a pastor, so we moved around when I was young. I would have to say that my first encounter with racism was from the outside world. At first, I had no idea that to jokingly make fun of a friend that had light skin was okay, but to do the same to a friend with dark skin was a hate crime. I learned from TV and movies that I and the dark-skinned kid down the street are not the same. Society said that we were different and that I should be careful when coming in contact with those people. You see, those people are hazardous, dangerous, and will only lead you to bad things. What I was taught to look out for was primarily crime and, angry black man syndrome. So from a young age, society had made me prejudiced and afraid of black people. Did this make me a racist? I will get to that shortly. The second side of the coin was that every day on TV and movies and the news, I was being called a racist. Dun dun dun. Dramatic music. You see, society, yes, the same one that told me to watch out for and be afraid of black people, was telling me that I am a horrible person because I am looking out for and am afraid of black people. As a white person, I must be held responsible for the transgressions of those that share my skin color. Racist was a term that I would hear and come to live with on a daily basis. There came a time that I almost gave into it and accepted my place as a racist. I looked up how to join the KKK. I didn't go any further than that, but I was serious about wanting to be with people that felt the way that I did. I did not hate black people, but I was being screamed at from every direction that I did hate black people. It was overwhelming. I just wanted it to stop. Because of my skin color, I am a bad person. In today's world, it has gotten worse. There is a witch hunt on to find and burn all the racists. It doesn't matter if there is any evidence or not, you will be tortured into confession and then you will die for your crimes. I must be held responsible for the transgressions of those with my skin color. It is getting scary out there. The things I was told to be afraid of as a child are happening. Black people are attacking people randomly, the knockout game. Black people are stealing, riots and flash mob robberies. Black music and culture are calling violence and crime a good thing. Hell, thug life? I am being told that all people must be held responsible for the transgressions of those with the same skin color. I am responsible for slavery. I am responsible for raping slave women. I am responsible for segregation. I am responsible for lynchings. On the flip side, for riots and flash mob robberies, all black people are responsible for thug life. This is what we are taught to think. I am tired. I just wanted to go away. But I know that it will not. Why will the people that only see skin color, the real racists, not leave us alone? Why must they poison generation after generation? Why are they trying to cause conflict? As I stated earlier, I once almost gave in and became the racist they told me I am. That is what I am seeing today. White people want to get away from the torture of having to deal with other races. After all, you can't be called a racist if everyone you come in contact with is the same race. Also, black people are fighting back against those horrible, racist white people. How dare someone of a different color be allowed to exist? They are responsible for all the bad in the world. We should hate them. The one thing that unravels this whole system is individualism. If a person is only responsible for their own actions, then the grudges of the past die with those that committed the actions in the first place. A kid wearing a hoodie is just a kid wearing a hoodie, not a thug. A cop doing his job is just a cop doing his job, not a murderer looking for his next victim. Hold people responsible for their own actions, not the actions of those with the same skin color. I am tired. I just want it to go away.